The words hit like a fist to the gut. This body doesn't belong to you. Have fun with your hand. Sarah spat them out, her voice sharp as broken glass, as she stood in the doorway of our bedroom, sweat glistening on her skin from the gym, her new yoga pants clinging to curves I barely recognized anymore. Her eyes, once soft and warm, were cold, defiant, daring me to react. I stood there, frozen, my mouth dry, the air thick with the scent of her lavender body spray and something else. Something unfamiliar, like cheap cologne. My heart thudded, a dull hammer in my chest, as the world tilted beneath me. What the hell had happened to us? For months, I'd watched Sarah transform. The gym became her sanctuary, her body a project she sculpted with fierce determination. I was proud at first, her discipline, her glow, the way she carried herself with newfound confidence. But the late-night workouts, the guarded phone, the way she'd flinch when I touched her shoulder, it all started to gnaw at me. I told myself it was nothing. She was just stressed, reinventing herself after a decade of marriage, 2 kids, and a life that had settled into routine. But those words, flung at me like a weapon, cracked open a truth I'd been too blind, or too scared to see. I sat on the edge of our bed, the mattress creaking under my weight, staring at the framed photo on the nightstand. Us at the beach 5 years ago, laughing, her head on my shoulder. My fingers traced the frame, the wood cool and smooth, as my mind churned. Was it the trainer? That guy Mark, with the smug grin and biceps like tree trunks? She'd mentioned him casually, too casually, his name slipping into conversations like a splinter under skin. I'd seen him at the gym once, leaning close to her, his hand grazing her arm as they laughed over some private joke. I'd brushed it off. People flirt. It's harmless, right? The house was quiet now, the kids at my mom's for the weekend. I wandered downstairs, the hardwood cold under my bare feet, and poured a whiskey, the amber liquid catching the dim light of the kitchen. My phone buzzed on the counter, a notification from Sarah's fitness app. She'd logged another workout, her 3rd today. Who works out at 10 p.m.? The question lodged in my throat, bitter as the drink. I opened the app, her profile public, her progress meticulously tracked. Leg day with Mark. Feeling unstoppable. My stomach twisted. I scrolled further, finding comments from him. Killing it, girl. With a fire emoji. Can't wait to see you crush it tomorrow. My grip tightened, the phone's edges biting into my palm. I didn't want to be that guy. The paranoid husband, the one who snoops, who doubts. But the signs were piling up like unpaid bills. The new perfume she wore, one I hadn't bought her. The way she'd started locking her phone, claiming it was for privacy. The late nights she'd come home, her hair damp from a shower at the gym, her smile too bright, too forced. I'd rationalized it all, told myself I was overthinking, that love meant trust. But trust is a fragile thing, and hers was slipping through my fingers like sand. The next morning, I woke to the smell of coffee and the sound of her humming in the kitchen. She was making pancakes, her hair pulled back, wearing my old college sweatshirt like nothing had happened. "Morning, babe," she said, her tone light, almost playful. I searched her face for guilt, for a crack in the mask, but she just smiled, flipping a pancake with a flick of her wrist. The normalcy felt like a lie, a scene from a play we were both pretending to believe. "You okay?" she asked, her brow furrowing, and I nodded, my throat tight. I wanted to confront her, to demand answers, but the words stuck, heavy and useless. Instead, I watched her. Every move, every glance. She left her phone on the counter while she showered, and the temptation burned. I stood there, heart pounding, the device glowing like a forbidden fruit. I picked it up, her passcode unchanged from our anniversary date. My thumb hovered over the Messages app, guilt clawing at me. This wasn't me. I wasn't a snoop. But her words echoed, "This body doesn't belong to you." And I pressed the icon. The thread with Mark was at the top. My eyes scanned the messages, each one a dagger. "Missed you at the gym last night. You look so good in those leggings. When can we meet again?" My breath caught as I scrolled further, finding a photo, a selfie of them, her head tilted against his, both smiling, the gym's neon lights in the background. My vision blurred, anger and heartbreak colliding like a car crash. I set the phone down, my hands shaking, and leaned against the counter, the room spinning. When she came downstairs, towel drying her hair, she froze, seeing my face. "What's wrong?" she asked, her voice small, like she already knew. I didn't speak, just slid the phone toward her, the screen still open to their messages. Her eyes widened, then narrowed, her lips parting as if to explain, but no words came. The silence was deafening, thicker than the tension that had been building for weeks. "Say something," I finally whispered, my voice raw. She swallowed, her hands twisting the towel. "It's not what you think," she said, but the words sounded hollow, rehearsed. He's been helping me. That's all." I laughed, a bitter sound that startled us both. "Helping you? Is that what you call it?" My voice rose, cracking. "You told me I don't own you, Sarah. So who does?" "Him." Her face crumpled, tears welling, but I couldn't tell if they were from guilt or anger. "You don't get it," she snapped, her voice shaking. "I've been invisible for years, Jake. To you, to everyone. He saw me. He made me feel alive again." Her confession hit like a slap, the truth laid bare. I wanted to scream, to break something, but all I could do was stare at the woman I thought I knew. Her words rewriting our history. The fight that followed was a blur, accusations, tears, her pleading that it was just emotional, that she never meant to hurt me. But the damage was done. I saw the betrayal in every moment I'd ignored. The late nights, the locked phone, the way she'd pull away from my touch. I thought of our kids, of the life we'd built, and the weight of it all crushed me. That night, I slept on the couch, the house too quiet, the air heavy with the ghost of her words. In the morning, I found a note on the kitchen counter, her handwriting shaky. "I'm sorry. I need time to figure this out. I love you, but I don't know who I am anymore." She was gone, her car missing from the driveway, her gym bag nowhere in sight. I stood there, the note trembling in my hand, and something broke inside me. Not just heartbreak, but a realization. She'd betrayed me, yes, but I'd betrayed her too. In my complacency, my failure to see her fading. The truth wasn't simple, wasn't black and white. It was a mess of love, neglect, and choices we'd both made. I crumpled the note, my chest tight, and looked out the window at the empty street, wondering if we'd ever find our way back, or if we even should.